1, 2, 3 into the foe. What's up, everybody? We are knocking at your door.
That drops at midnight. The Snoop album.
It does. It does. Check it out. Check it out. Produced by Dre, man. It's gonna be a good one. Hey, happy Thursday. Welcome to another episode of Command This. It's episode 321. I gotta fix my camera. There we go.
I don't know how I feel about an album being named Missionary, though. I get the reference, doggy style, missionary, younger versus older. Come on now, put some respect on us old heads.
You ever seen the heart
missionary out here?
You ever seen the Heartbreak Kid, Steve?
The wrestler?
Ben Stiller.
Oh, the movie.
Oh, the movie. I know.
Where it says, "Can you power drive me from that position?" What is that? What does he say? Can you jackhammer me from? It's like, fuck me like a black guy, Steve. Hilarious. Cock me. I am cocking you.
You know what? Now I got to go watch that movie because I'm not educated enough to see it, to speak on it. But it's Thursday. It's Thursday, fellas. We had a great bye week. We had a nice little barbershop on Monday. Catch up, chill session. No games played, no games won, no games lost. 8-5. Coming out of the bye week.
I was happy to share our revenue with Beanie Siegel.
Yeah. Phil did it. Big game for us, man. 8-5. We have 4 games left. We have to win. We said 3 games should get you in. And this isn't one of the easier games on the schedule. We have the Saints, we have the Falcons, we have the Eagles, and we have the Cowboys. This is a game we should win. They're 5-8. We're 8-5. We're 5-point favorites. We'll talk about this later.
Carr's not playing.
Kamara hasn't practiced all week.
Kamara maybe not playing. I mean, they're probably in tank mode.
Probably. Yam talking about that thumbnail just isn't right. What's up, Yam? Said also Dev. Tyrone Burrs decommitted from Louisville, is now headed to Indiana University.
Just to let you know something, Yam, I don't know who the fuck that is. Or what you're talking about. So
remember how we were talking about college recruits on Monday? And
I know.
But I don't know Tyrone Burrs. Football. You know what? I don't know.
Signetti is a recruiting mastermind. That's why Indiana wanted him.
I don't know.
He did help elevate JMU.
Was that the quarterback that was transferring?
Tyrone Burrs.
I know that we're getting somebody. Hey, Ewers from Texas, man, is rumored to come to Louisville, man. I saw on
well, you know why? Because the NFL scouts are saying you need another year in college, dude. Because in Texas is like it's Arch Manning season. We're good. We're done with you. So he's got to go somewhere, right? And they're saying he should go somewhere that's ready to.
Basically, he's gonna pull a Jalen Hurts.
Yeah, or a Kyler Murray.
Yeah.
Right. He's not gonna start. It's honestly, if Texas wants to win the tournament, they should go to Arch Manning now, because dude's mobile.
He's erratic still.
Yeah, but I still think he's better than Quinn Ewers. Tyrone Burris, looking him up, is from Warren Central, Indiana. He's an edge rusher out of Indianapolis, Indiana. He had committed to Louisville, but it looks like now he's committed to.
Now we're good on edge rushers, anyways. Louisville's football team is gonna be pretty good. They should have, honestly, man. Every game they lost, they should have. What they won? They lost 4 games. One they should have no business losing to fucking the last game they lost. But they lost to SMU when they were in the top 10. They lost to Notre Dame when they were in the top 10, and they lost to Miami when they were in the top 10. Those are the only 3 games they lost outside the very last one of the year when everybody's set because the season's over. Like, I'm keeping it real. So I mean, Louisville's going to be all right, I think, in the future in football. Man, basketball.
Another story.
Not until they get Nike back.
Man, I want to show you guys. It's not coming up. I want to show you the funny picture that I found of the quarterback. There we go. You ready for this, guys? I don't know if you're ready for this. A little Jake Haener action. This is on our thumbnail. This is where
Steve shows you that he's not nearly as flagrant as you think.
I mean, I try. Here we go. There's old Jakey. Old Jakey. Can we go full screen on this? Can we go full screen?
Is this your god?
So, Dev, Jake Haener is the quarterback. He's been the backup quarterback all year. So he was the backup to Derek Carr. Spencer Rattler was the third, and then they decided they were going to start Spencer Rattler these last couple games, and they most certainly they did. So, and he did a photo shoot with this is a legit photo. Of course, it's been doctored, but
like, I mean, of course, it's been doctored. How? Like, did they put the makeup?
Do you want me to show you the original picture?
Yeah, that's what I want to see.
So he went to college in Washington and then Fresno State.
I'll say this. He doesn't really have butterfly wings.
Yes, but everything else is pretty damn close. I'm not gonna lie. I'll pull it up for you though. Give me just a second, because Dev, you asked for it. You want to see it. You deserve it. Oh shit. While we do that. All right, here you go, Dev. This is just for you. He really did take these photos. I am not shitting you at all. You see?
Yo. Oh, he's looking a little spicy.
See, these are like real photos of him. They're not. This isn't a fake thing. This is legit. This is legit.
Dude,
rookie photo shoot.
Your photos up online.
Yeah, like man. Male porn star.
Yeah, he's got the Riz, man. He's got the Riz. So yes, I'm not joking when I did make that thumbnail. So Yam says he was Indiana, 37th rank DE in the nation. Okay, there we go. Miami not being in playoffs is wrong, and I hate Miami. They were, I don't know, man, pretty good team. Like I said, when we start, before we, I don't know if I said, we were talking about this before the show started, but I saw on TikTok that Miami Hurricanes insider said Cam Ward and offensive coordinator, is it Shannon Williams, are coming to the Giants. Like, he's going to be the head coach, and Cam Ward's going to be drafted because Dion will not let Shedeur go to the Giants. Shedeur is going to be a Raider, so that should be interesting. Yeah, I saw it, Yam. It's been floating around a lot. These pictures are, us Washington fans are a little.
Rios, what did Rios say about him?
Same thing. He said, we're not losing this guy. He's going to throw forward. And he's been posting one of these pictures.
We lost to Cooper Rush, and we have a losing record against Danny Downs, bro. Anything's possible.
Anything is possible.
The worse quarterbacks there are, the better record they have against us, big dog.
Yeah, that's
Think
true.
about this. Donovan McNabb looked like God so much when we traded for him. We thought we were winning something. As soon as we got him, what happened? But against us, he kicked our ass.
Yeah, this is a rookie quarterback. A little bit different. I think it's a little bit different.
He's still a little too spicy for the position. Do you remember the last spicy quarterback we had like that?
We are
in the NFL.
Colt Brennan,
like that. Hold on. This is I got to.
Hey, quarterback is what you're trying to say?
No, just the
no. Because I can't say guy's game because he was banging some model.
Can you give me an era at least? So vector me in.
Late 90s, early 2000s.
Oh man, late 90s, early 2000s. Jake the Snake.
Go get some Krispy Kreme. I want him in the box.
I won't get it. Who is it?
Jeff Garcia. Dude reminds me of Jeff Garcia.
I always thought Jeff Garcia was a little. I don't know about he had.
Yeah, like a Playboy model girlfriend, man.
Yeah, I know that's the thing. It's like
was a little. I don't know.
As T.O. said that, man, that he was gay, man, but I don't think he was gay.
I was watching on the internet. You ever remember those quarterback challenges back in the day? Those were the best. And they did the long throw challenge. It was Peyton, Tom Brady, Jeff Garcia, Jake the Snake. What was his last name? Jake Plummer. And Jeff Garcia and
was trash.
Cordell Stewart, I think it was. Man, those were they need to bring that back, dude.
Bring back. You know what? If you scrapped the Pro Bowl game completely,
bring it back.
And just had like the quarterback skills challenge and create other the 40-time challenges and things like that. Yeah. And just do that. I think we would be okay because that stuff was entertaining.
Bring it back.
Right? We loved it. Don't do the Pro Bowl before the end of the Super Bowl. You do the Pro Bowl, the Pro Bowl weekend, we'll call it, and you do all the little skills competitions. Do it the week after the Super Bowl. Kind of gives us a nice breather. going into tournament season, March Madness, to sit back, relax, and watch a bunch of guys just be dudes. Because that's what a lot of that was. It was just it was just a bunch of dudes being dudes. All right.
Yeah.
How many times you hung out and when you were, especially when you were younger, you'd be out with your friends, it's like, all right, who can throw this ball the furthest?
I always wonder why they just don't do the Pro Bowl game, like you said, like they used to the 2 weeks after we got the season, and then have the Hall of Fame game, like make that the Hall of Fame game
instead of the very first game in the summer.
Right. Then everybody gets the same amount of preseason games too. So I think that would be a better idea. But hey, who am I?
Who am I?
I would think it would give a lot more meaning. I mean, here's the thing: the Pro Bowl game would then be held in Canton every year, but
that's cool though.
Yeah,
I don't mind that.
I guess the fact that you use it as a vacation for players and shit, nobody wants to go to fucking Ohio.
But you know what? It should, like I said, make it mean something, and you'll change everything with it. Sorry.
Yam says there's been a gay guy in the NFL pretty much as long as there's been an NFL. We just didn't hear about it, just like wrestling.
Oh, for sure.
Gary Smith, one of the greatest tight ends in franchise history. Very gay human being.
The gayest position too. That's what's crazy about it.
Tight end. Tight end's the best.
You want to know something now? The guy was excellent at his job.
Tight end is the best.
His sexuality had nothing to do with whether or not he was a good ball player. That's it. And I'll point to
maybe. How you know he didn't be like, hey, I'm gay. I might as well be a play tight end.
Oh, jeez.
And then just finding out your skill. You know what I'm saying? What if you were just eating a hot dog in the locker room and say, "Oh my God, I'm actually good at this"? And
dude, that is not real life, man.
Like, what if you accidentally find out you're gay? That would be the craziest shit ever. What if they gave everyone on Earth a superhero, but yours was sucking dick? You know what I'm saying? Like,
oh, jeez. How do we get on this topic?
I'm sure you can find a way. Dev
you can't give Dev an inch. Takes a mile, man.
Dev found daylight and he ran to daylight on that.
That'd be the worst thing ever. You just found out that was like the one thing you was great at in life.
Yeah. All right. While we're here, let's start talking about the injury report, guys. So for the most part, this Washington Commander team is healthy. Hold on. I gotta pull up the injury report. Like I said before,
before we go into the injury report, I'm going to report that I was questionable going into tonight's podcast.
Yeah.
So your boy caught a bit of an eye infection here.
Eating butt.
I cannot comment if that is what or what did not cause that, but they're not sure exactly what it was. They're treating it's either pink eye or it's they call paraorbital cellulitis, which is infection of the skin around the eyelid and the eye.
Better known as retina AIDS.
Flip that.
I don't know.
Flip that.
Should make fun of AIDS. We made fun of gays and AIDS so far in the first.
Oh God! If my chick's listening, I'm gonna get a text message in 5 seconds.
15 minutes in, man. The emails are gonna.
We are in trouble, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, let's get on to the injury report for the week here. So Saints are in. They don't have a ton of injuries, but they're in a world of hurt, man. Derek Carr. I like Derek Carr. Okay. I know he's not a world beater quarterback. I just like the dude, and I think he's a serviceable starter. He
was somebody I wanted here a couple of years ago.
I agree. I think he's like a Derek Carr. He's like a top 17.
I never wanted that lame over. That dude's a bum.
He's not a
bum. He was rocking the Saints with the Saints earlier this season.
He's a black and white TV, bro.
He, like I said, he's nothing flashy, but I don't know, man. I'd have to look. We're gonna look up his stats here in just a second, but
he's consistent.
Carr is like the number one haircut on a creative player on Madden.
Yeah, but he's got a fiery attitude, man. He like
that's what you look for as your attributes. Hey, is his attitude fiery?
No, he's a good leader. He's always has decent stats. He's always on really shitty teams.
He's too talented to have moxie.
Yeah, he's like a 10-yard arm away from being a moxie player, bro.
No way, man.
Yeah,
no way. He's got a strong arm.
He's very Kirk Cousinish. Like, okay, you have a couple good years, but it's okay. You're a starter.
Yeah, but he's
average as fuck. Nobody walks around. Nobody that isn't a Saints fan has a Carr jersey, bro. Nobody at the playground is like, nobody's like, Carr, and throws Derek Carr when the kids and throws a touchdown pass.
Ev, I'll tell you this. When he got injured, he's played 3 less games than Jayden. His numbers were all better than Jayden in the passing game.
Yeah, but nobody gives a shit about that, dog.
I'm just saying he's not
you want Carr or Jayden?
Of course I want
to wear Carr jerseys or Jayden jerseys.
I'm saying Derek Carr's not ass.
Carr
he's not
15 and 5.
I didn't say he was trash.
Touchdowns, interceptions this year, man.
I didn't say he's trash. I said he's just a mid.
Yeah. That's all I say. He's a serviceable starter.
Carr's 17 game average over 11 years in the league. All right. Is 4,149 yards, 26 touchdowns.
Sounds like Kirk Cousins.
Yeah, and he lost all his wide. Chris Olave and Shaheed Reed have been on the IR for a big chunk of the season. They're done for the season. So he hasn't had anyone to throw to besides Alvin Kamara. Alvin Kamara gets all the balls. He's their leading receiver.
Carr's been 4 Pro Bowls. Carr's been 4 Pro Bowls. He finished 3rd in the MVP voting in 2016.
He's okay.
He's all right. Yeah, he's all right. He's all right. I just kind of like the dude. Yep. Sorry.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, I don't hate Derek Carr. I think Derek Carr, if you put a good team around him, is definitely a playoff quarterback. He's just had some awful teams.
He's definitely a playoff quarterback, man.
Yeah.
So
the big thing about this week's game is Alvin Kamara, right? He's their X factor. We're going to go over stats here in a second. He's their number 1 receiver. He's their number 1 rusher.
He's so dark. If he went to night school, he'd be counted absent.
Oh man, Dev.
Now are you saying he's blurple?
You got him. You got him. I don't even have a sound effect to match.
I have a darkness sound effect. Get the darkness.
No, I should get that.
Evil motherfuckers.
It's racist. Darkness. He leaves the league in darkness. I doubt it. It was either him or Tyra. We didn't just find out. Hey, just so anybody in the chat, not Natia, who's the darkest player in the NFL, man? It's got to be maybe Hill.
Tyreek Hill.
It might be Tyreek Hill, man.
Tyreek Hill?
It's close.
I think you're on to something. But Alvin Kamara, he hasn't practiced Wednesday. It's an illness, right? So I don't know if he's in this thing where, listen, my season's over. I'm busting my ass. We're going to lose. I know the Washington Commanders have a good defense. I'm just kind of sick.
The darker the berry, the faster the juice.
Remember Devontae Adams? I got a hamstring injury for 2 weeks. I'm traded. Oh, I'm good.
Devontae Adams with light skin, see?
And, we should have Marshawn Lattimore this week. Bub Means has also been filling in, for those 2 injured receivers and Chris Olave.
No idea who that is.
So Chris Olave and Rashid Shaheed are the 2 wide receivers 1 and 2. We know about Chris Olave. He's from Ohio State. Rashid Shaheed is a deep threat, both injured. I don't know what their injuries are, but they're both on the IR. Bub Means has kind of stepped up to try to be that wide receiver 1, but now it's been Montez Valdez Scantling has kind of been the number 1 option here.
Who's that guy down at the bottom?
Goddamn announcers. Have you noticed that announcers love names like that?
What's this nigga's name?
No Capasagnon.
What? That's got to be the KP's got to make 1 sound.
No Capasagnon.
It can't be 2 sounds.
Pasagnon.
Yeah, it's got to just be Pasagnon, right? It can't be.
Well, I don't know. We know a guy who's got a not silent K at the beginning of his name.
Does he know someone?
Yeah, know a nigga. That's true. I don't know how you say it.
He said, didn't he say it was like Kaniga or something like that?
I don't know. That is.
All right, Dev.
Nigga, cut nigga. I don't know.
Dev. This guy. What do you think he looks like?
The Tanoa dude.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go.
He looks like
I'm gonna go Polynesian.
Polynesian. I was gonna guess like same thing, but there he is.
Yes, still Polynesian. I don't know. I'm not racist. Asian. I don't.
Asian.
I didn't see that coming, man.
Yeah. I didn't either. I did not either. Okay.
And now you know that.
I did. I said, I bet you looks like you're on University of Wakanda.
University of Wakanda. Hey, man, one time my old roommate I used to have back in the day, man, we went to a Cracker Barrel and they were telling us all these little cheeses you can get in macaroni or some shit. and he asked for some Wakandan cheese, and the lady went back there and asked if they had it. We was like, this motherfucker didn't know Wakanda wasn't a real place.
Oof.
Wakandan cheese, man.
Where is it?
I don't know. In a Marvel comic book, I'm assuming.
through the special force field.
By the way, man. By the way, black people, man. Black Panther is just the Lion King. It's the same exact story.
Yeah.
Couple things in the movies.
I'm not thinking about this one.
It's the exact same story, man. Like, you know.
I mean, it's a better adaptation of a story into a movie than, say, when they try to remake Dances with Wolves and call it Avatar.
Yeah, definitely.
You're saying Black Panther is the Lion King.
Same story.
All right, I'm about to think about that one. I'm actually
think about like Scar. You got the relative that wants to take over the thing, overthrow the king, overthrows him. He finds a better way to fight and a better way to run his kingdom, and it gets a moment of clarity. Comes back, regains his throne, and wins the fight. It's the exact same story, man. His dad gets killed. Everything. It's the exact same storyline.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you could. There's a couple different stories that kind of fit that too.
And they're both made up. I never understood how
it all comes back to Hamlet. That's what it really is.
Yeah. I never understood how come everybody in the Lion King was black except Simba, dog. I never understood that shit. Every time
that's a good point.
Yeah, like, I don't know. We get the guy from fucking Home Improvement.
Bueller.
Yeah, we get the guy from Home Improvement being fucking Simba.
And then he grows up, he becomes Ferris Bueller.
I thought that was Michael J. Fox.
No, when he got older, it's Matthew Broderick.
I mean, the kid singer was not, though. The kid singer was
your boy from the Michael Jackson story. The little Michael Jackson.
Jason Weaver.
Jason Weaver, yeah, Michael Jackson, Jackson family thing.
Yeah.
Oh no, Tevin Campbell
Drumline.
Disney movie. Never mind.
What Up Deluxe says focus needs to be on Kamara. It's
was he a Disney princess?
Big games in December. What?
Oh, he said Tevin Campbell was a Disney princess.
No, I say he was in a different Disney movie.
Oh,
can we talk?
Go ahead and hit it. And go ahead, Steve. Go ahead and hit it, Steve.
Oh, I lost my headphones. Go
ahead, kick it, Steve. Steve knows the song too. I know he does.
Of course, who doesn't know that song?
I don't. Go ahead and tell me what it says, Steve.
I'm good, man. I'm good. It's not a singing moment right now.
We're talking about people who are hurt. Damn it.
Deluxe is right. It's about Kamara, man. But like I said, Kamara hasn't practiced all week, so I don't know if he's coming or going. If he's not playing, then
so let's talk about the big shocker of the week. From the bye week, Noah Brown.
Noah Brown's out for the season, likely kidney injury. So this must be internal.
Noah Brown fell down one too many times, hurt his kidney.
Fall down, Noah Brown. Toothpick.
Fall down, Noah Brown.
What's up, Toothpick from the First String Podcast? How are you doing, man? Hope you guys are doing well.
Hey, Toothpick getting on how long, man? What's up, Toothpick?
Living down there in hostile territory down in Texas. What's up, Pick? How you doing, brother? Hope you're doing good.
Hey, Tupac, have you ever wanted to kill Tony in Austin? I want to go there one time.
Here we go. There's the channel. Make sure you guys follow First String Podcast on YouTube, man. Good people.
First Stringers. The 18.
Good people.
Now,
good. All right.
I do think that this is that one came out of nowhere.
It did.
The whole Brown thing. All of a sudden, it's like, oh, we're good. Oh, it's Monday. Noah Brown's out for the season.
So I didn't know it was his kidney that got fucked up in the game. What happened exactly? Was it
they said an internal injury that turned out to be way worse than they thought.
Yeah. So
Dev,
are you tracking that we have now signed former Minnesota Viking and New England Patriot KJ Osborne?
Osborne, yeah.
Osborne. So
we signed Noah Brown again.
Oscorp.
Yeah, he can do what Noah Brown does, but I guess the question
can we call him the Burgundy Goblin?
Who's going to be the number 2? Because Noah Brown was the number 2. I don't know if it's going to be Luke.
Oh my God!
The Burgundy Goblin.
A big chunk of his fan base is going to simultaneously release when De'Ami Brown lines up as the number 2.
Hey, what I tell you, De'Ami Brown's starter, big dog.
It only took us trading away one guy and another guy having an internal injury.
Phil hates De'Ami Brown and Paul Rudd.
You know what?
I'm a man of refined taste.
De'Ami Brown is like our kryptonite to Phil, just like Red Wolves, man. We have
he has
two
Redwoods.
of Phil's kryptonite. It's De'Ami Brown. And
I don't hate
Red Wolves.
De'Ami Brown like I hate a Jay Gruden.
Damn, you hate Jay Gruden too?
I hate Jay Gruden.
Damn. Yeah, who do you list like more? Jay Gruden or
Paul
Rudd?
Rudd?
Or existentialism?
Oh no, Jay Gruden. There have been movies that Paul Rudd has been in that were good.
Like what? This is your chance to compliment.
What was that one we were talking about in the group chat earlier?
Knocked Up.
He was barely in that.
Yeah, well, that's part of what makes it good. I can only take him in small doses.
That's messed up.
Toothpick said they just talked with David Harrison. If you don't know Dave Harrison, he kind of took over the Locked On Commanders podcast for the Rooster. That's his podcast now. He's kind of running the show. David Harrison said it could be the same thing about Brown. Brown could be the number 2. Like I've been telling everybody this on Twitter. John Keim has been hyping up De'Ami Brown the last couple of weeks. He said and Alex, this is what he said on his podcast. They love Noah Brown because Noah Brown was considered to be this one-trick pony, but he's doing so much more. He's blocking or attempting to block. He's hitting those screen passes. He's doing a lot of things he was not drafted to do. So they like De'Ami Brown. I don't know if that's worth another contract. I'm pretty sure you can upgrade easily next year without De'Ami Brown, but we got some games to win, and we don't have a wide receiver number 2.
I am glad that we went out and
got
KJ Osborne, who has been a number 2 in this league.
Yeah,
he knows the role. I'm fine with that. I mean, at least that's
when's he been number 2 in?
He was in number 2 Minnesota for a hot minute.
When?
I think before they drafted Jordan Addison.
Yes,
it was very
the guy who replaced
him. They had Thielen.
No. KJ Osborne was between Thielen and Addison.
I think Thielen had already left.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I don't know.
Man. Anyway, I know I've seen Osborne start games opposite Justin Jefferson, but I like this. This is what a team that's trying to win does. They make a move like that. You know, you down one man, you find a comparable replacement out there, you get him, and everybody goes, "Oh shit, we didn't realize he was out there."
Michael Thomas was out there.
Alexa, don't have hate in your heart, Phil. Michael Thomas is a free agent. You know they could have got.
Where'd they get Martavius Bryant?
They clearly like KJ Osborne. Why didn't they call up
Martavius Bryant in?
Why didn't they call up Bryson Tremaine? Why didn't they call up Michael Tinsley? They went out and got KJ Osborne over Bryson Tremaine.
These bums y'all name.
Exactly.
By the way,
those guys are on the practice squad.
Is Eckler coming back this year?
It hasn't been announced yet. He's been out there with the team doing light drills.
I know he's on IR, but that was only 4 weeks. This is the 4th week.
Who are we talking about?
No, it's not. It's only
this is the 4th week.
This is the 3rd.
Right here, this Sunday will be right.
No, he got hurt before the game before the bye week at the Dallas game. So we had
all right. So 2 more weeks.
The 2nd week, the bye week is only that we're going into the 3rd week.
All right, so 2 more weeks.
Yeah. So the thing about the KJ Osborne, right? Jamison Crowder he was activated Monday to return.
Thank God.
They're going to have to get rid of someone also if they bring Jamison Crowder up.
Yes.
Well, there's probably.
Or is it De'Ami?
It ain't gonna be.
No.
It ain't gonna be.
It
might be BSJ. Hell,
the depth is just look. Let's go over this now. So Noah Brown's out. Cleveland Farrell didn't participate. He's got a knee. He's limited. Thursday. Quan Martin. We're pretty healthy. Jamison Crowder, calf. He's full. That's the big thing to think about. And so for the most part, we're healthy, man. We got a clean bill of health. Go into this game. Don't get injured. Win this game, but don't get injured. Man, I want to see Derek Force play so bad, dude. I don't know what it is about him. He's probably the one that's going to be on the bubble. If you notice, all the guys that have been on the bubble are Ron guys. They're Ron Rivera guys.
What about Erica? What's his name? That plays corner. Why didn't he fuck off the team?
Who?
The
this way, KJ. By the way, KJ Osborne, until he went to New England and did nothing. If you look at his stats, I mean, 50 catches, 60 catches, 48 catches. He's Noah Brown. Probably a little bit more productive.
How big is he?
KJ Osborne?
I still don't think Noah Brown's a good receiver. I mean, he's a receiver. He is a receiver.
I think he's an NFL receiver.
He's a receiver in the NFL. KJ Osborne is 6 foot, 200 pounds.
He's small. He's a Jamison Crowder. He's a Terry McLaurin. Yeah, he is. Yam says Cliff need to stop trying to make Noah Brown a thing. Talk about force feeding. Yeah, and I don't know if that's Cliff or if that's Jayden.
Still got that.
I'll tell you what.
That Hail Mary though.
Because Jayden does. Okay, so we kind of debunked that Jayden only throws to the right, but Jayden does have a preference to the right.
Well, most right-handed
and we
quarterbacks
always
do.
had Noah Brown on the right. And you notice that when Terry started getting more on the right, he started getting more catches.
Yeah. Deluxe says Forrest won't be gone, and Forrest is a backup to 3 safeties, just not as good as Reeves and Owens. I hope not. I really like Derek Forrest. I
ain't really seen Owens too much, man.
I think Derek Forrest can still make an impact on this team. I don't know.
I don't know what happened, man.
I don't either, man.
He's such a go hard or go home guy that he'll make plays, but he will blow plays. And we already have a defensive backfield that blows a lot of plays.
Once he got injured, though, dude, he had that great season, and he got injured, and then we just haven't seen him anymore. I love Derek Forrest. I really hope he can.
Maybe he has lost a step because of the injury.
I don't know. I have no idea.
Might be some hesitancy there.
But Yam says Noah Brown is maybe a notch above Jack. I agree with that. Fall down, Noah Brown. First down, dynamic Dami Brown. You know, we just got names for days over
here. Dynamite Dami. Dynamite Dami, man.
All right. So guys, let's just be honest. Do any of these injuries for the Saints concern? I mean, I think the Kamara one is the one to watch for. Jawan Johnson's their big tight end.
Because of the fact that Kamara is a guy who's dangerous out of the backfield too. I am a little concerned about Quan Martin because I think that when Kamara goes out and into space as a receiver, Quan Martin playing up on the line, maybe a guy who gets matched up on him often.
Yeah. And for us, I think we're good, man. It's just that wide receiver depth, which we've been talking about forever. We're in a little bit of hurt right there. So we'll see what happens. All right, let's go on matchups to watch for. Very quickly, let's run through some of these stats for these New Orleans Saints.
By the way, so here's something that only comes up when we play the Saints because we don't play them every so often. I hate New Orleans Saints.
New Orleans. Clint Kubiak is the offensive coordinator.
Hate the Saints.
Rick Dennison.
Hate the uniforms.
Dennis Allen, the coach.
The black on the back of their necks.
Been fired. Darren Rizzi.
I hated Drew Brees.
I love Drew Brees. Man.
I hate Whoopi Goldberg's lip because they're black.
Love Drew Brees, man.
Here's the thing. All right. I gave them a little bit of slack because of Katrina. And then it's just like all the time.
What?
I gave him slack because of Katrina.
That was like 10 years ago or some shit. How long was Katrina ago? That was
19 years ago.
Really? Damn.
Yeah.
The hate in his heart. Just
I did not like Drew Brees. I did not like the fact that it was just like Drew Brees is just the greatest thing since sliced bread and blah, blah, blah.
He celebrated on us when he broke the record, man. That's why.
And then what they did to our team when they stopped the game for 25 minutes to give him an award in the middle of the goddamn game.
Totally deserved every second of it. Deserved every second of it. I don't care if it was the Redskins. I give 2 shits. He desered every second of it, man.
Wait till after the game.
No, dude.
You wait till after the game. No, you do not. When have we ever seen that for any other player? We stopped the game for 25 minutes.
I remember Phil pissed off about that too.
I do too, but you know it was his house. He broke the record. Our team was shitty. We let him break the record on us. It was gonna happen.
All right, I'm gonna go eat. Hold on. So if I go and break the record for the biggest dump ever taken after a Taco Bell binge in my own house, do I get to stop the world to have a plaque awarded to me?
I mean, it was like, what was it? It was a bomb he threw to Traquan's, I forget his name, Laquan Treadwell, Traquan Smith. I don't remember. It was the all-time passing record, wasn't it?
I don't care.
It's something big.
It was huge.
I don't care if he negotiated peace in the Middle East.
Time.
Give him the award after the game.
All-time leader in yards. Now,
him and his 13 kids.
They
all look like they're named Jayden, Brady,
it was 5 minutes, dude. It was 5 minutes.
It was 20.
I don't even think it was that long.
It was 20.
And he still to this day, in my opinion, gives one of the best pregame hype speeches. I
think we should pause this podcast just to show the whole thing celebration.
The game or his pregame
pause the podcast for 20 minutes to show Drew Brees getting an award while our team sits on the sidelines and any help of momentum just dies?
Yeah.
Didn't we still win that game?
No, they kicked their ass, I think. Didn't they?
No, I think we won that game.
No, we lost the game. It was a competitive game until that award ceremony, and all of a sudden, here come the Saints, and they scored like 20 straight points after that.
So I thought they sucked that we won that game.
No, we lost that game. We got our asses handed to us. That was what, 2019, right?
Yeah. Do you want to see how bad the Redskins were at that time? I mean, we knew our team was bad, but
2018.
Here's a quick little fan video from the stands. Everyone's waiting for it.
I think just the completion was the record, right?
What's up?
Wasn't just the completion the record? The completion was the record. Yeah.
I'm not
just
sure.
happened to score.
Yeah, First String Podcast points out we got ran. We did.
What was the score?
He was at that game.
What was the score? What was the score?
Final score, I got it right here because
I don't remember.
We lost 43-19.
Oh man, I like Drew Brees.
And you see, and this was that year that when Jay Gruden lost Sean McVay, and all of a sudden we couldn't do shit.
Yeah, he broke. Was it whose record? Was it Peyton Manning's? I don't remember.
That's also the year we had a bunch of crazy injuries, man. Like I think Williams was out. Not Cooley, but I forgot that nigga was in a team that was out all the time. Reed was out. Yeah, there's a bunch of the whole team was out. I remember that shit.
Deluxe said the spot for Crowder may go to Noah for short-term IR. Probably waiting to see more on Noah first. I don't know, man. Noah might be done. He might be done. I'm not sure. Yam says, I want to know why both Luke and Ben didn't get used more this season. Both are top 100 picks. Yeah, that's the thing, Yam. I mean, I think Zach Ertz is taking Ben Sinnott's reps, and there's no way around it.
I think Zach Ertz has proven himself to be better than they thought.
I agree, and as much as I don't like it, I understand it. I don't know if Zach Ertz sticks around next year, and I think that's where we'll see Ben Sinnott.
I think, and that's too. They don't want a rookie tight end learning to block in the NFL with a rookie quarterback.
Yeah.
A rookie left
I hope so, but I'm a big and same with Luke. Luke just and there's statistics. Luke is open. Yes, Phil said it. Luke is open. He's just not getting the ball because I believe he's the third or even fourth read on many plays, and there's just no time for Jayden to get to that. It's Terry. I think it's Terry, Zach, Eck, and then Noah or Terry. Zach
somewhere in that fourth and fifth read is Luke.
Yeah, then Luke. But with Noah Brown being gone, it'd be interesting to see how he does. Now,
I think it's his first touchdown.
See, Yam likes the Saints in their uniforms. Love Brees too. Good dude. Met him. Drew Brees was a good dude, man. Was a good dude.
He had a duty stain on his face, but other
he had a big scar. Remember, he was also said he'll never play quarterback at a high level because he had that shoulder surgery.
I loved his story. Especially when we went into New Orleans, I always thought he got hosed in San Diego.
The Chargers, yeah. Yep, him and Phillip
Rivers.
I
always thought he was a better quarterback than Phillip Rivers.
Fuck yeah. But man,
I'll tell you what, you want to talk about the Saints between Brees and Rivers, the Chargers, between Brees and Rivers, they went through a run of quarterbacks who did nothing but reproduce.
Man, also,
children.
You know, what's his name? Brees was supposed to go to Miami, but then he failed the physical, man, and Saban was there. He didn't want to take a chance on him. So then he went to New Orleans. He was going to go to fucking Miami. No, and they was like, that shoulder's not good enough. You can't come here.
Do you mean he was going to go to Dolphins?
Yeah. He was going to go to Miami Dolphins from San Diego. And then they
were like, my God. Drew Brees only has 4 kids. I thought he had like 10.
Phillip Rivers got a bunch of kids.
But damn it, I almost nailed the names. I almost nailed the names of his kids, making fun of them.
Is he the one that lost the child, unfortunately, or something? Am I tripping? I don't want to put that.
He had a special needs child. I don't know, a special needs child, or one of them was special needs. I don't know. I'm not sure. Deluxe says Luke and Diami will take the Noah reps. Noah's really good blocking downfield. So is Diami. Yeah, we'll see. Luke. I don't know about Luke's blocking. I really watched I haven't paid attention to.
I know. Apparently, his wife had cancer. That's what it was.
Okay, I know he had a lot of trials and tribulations. I wasn't sure. So from a statistical perspective, the Saints are 17th in their offense. Like I said, a majority of that is Derek Carr, 14th in yards. So it's kind of hard to judge that right now. We don't know if it's going to be Jake Haener, pretty ass Jake Haener, or Spencer Rattler. Like I said, Spencer Rattler was the number 3. They brought him up because he was a draft pick. Jake Haener was always the backup. And now they went to Jake Haener. I think you said it, Deb. I think they might be in tank mode, just like the Giants are, because Giants are now going to.
Rattler played this year when Carr went down the first time.
That's what I'm saying. Rattler went from 3 to 1, but now they're contemplating moving Jake Haener up, either to see what he has, or they know Rattler's better, but they're like, you know what, we got a tank for this, draft stock, and we're just gonna let Jake Haener play the rest of the year. So, there's no reason to play Jake Haener. For them to even say he's getting first team reps, it's really weird. I don't know why they're doing it. So they're either tanking or they're not in competition for the playoffs. So
maybe it's just gamesmanship.
It is. Their defense, 14th in points allowed, 30th in total yards. Let's see what else we got here. So their games they played, let's see, they got the Panthers they beat, the Cowboys they beat. They started off 2-0. And that's when, if you remember, Derek Carr was in MVP discussion after the first 2 weeks. Do you remember that? And It almost beat the Eagles. Then they just went on a tremendous L against the Falcons, L against the Chiefs, L against the Bucks, L against the Broncos, L against the Chargers, and they lost to the Panthers again. And so they beat the Falcons, beat the Browns, lost to the Rams, lost to the Giants, and they're on to us. So their season's practically over, dude. So there's really nothing we should not be worried about this team at all. So Derek Carr, like I said before,
which is why we probably should.
Talk about trap game.
We should worry about Dallas and look what happened.
Trap game, trap, man.
Also playing with Gonzalez again, who's in that Dallas game. So we'll see, man.
Spencer Rattler didn't do shit his 3 games he played. 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions, 571 yards. Jake Haener has played started no games, but he is 14 for 29, 50%, 177, 1-0. Who knows? Taysom Hill's also out for the season. I don't know if you saw his gruesome leg injury. Don't watch it.
Yeah, it was nasty. Don't look it up.
I saw that injury it did to my fantasy football team.
So like I said, Alvin Kamara, he is the cornerstone of this franchise on offense. 938 yards rushing. Taysom Hill was number 2. Remember old Jamal Williams, the old former Lion? If you remember him, funny dude. 129 from a receiving perspective. Let's look at in receptions. It's Alvin Kamara. Once again, their number 1 receiver is a running back. Juwan Johnson, big tight end. If you remember Juwan Johnson, I forget what school he went to. I can't remember. He's a big tight end. Was a decent prospect. He's their second leading receiver for receptions. And then Chris Olave went down way early. He had 400 yards, but I think he only played 6 or 7 games. And so Rashid Shaheed had 3 touchdowns. He was their deep threat. You can see he averaged 17.5 yards a catch.
Juwan Johnson is 6'4", 231. Yeah. He's rather lean. He's a rather lean tight end. Not particularly tall, but he went to Oregon.
That's like basketball weight.
Yeah, he went to Oregon and Penn State. He's definitely a receiver. But the thing is that he's actually a wide receiver.
Yeah,
posing as a tight end. Yeah. That's almost like Jordan Reed style almost. But this is the guy you got to watch out for. Marquise Valdez-Scantling. He's only played, I want to say 4 games. He's got 12 receptions, 288 he's been a very deep threat. He's averaging 24 yards a reception.
That Rashid dude catches it too. Is he hurt though?
He's on the IR. He's been on the IR for a while. Him and Chris Olave. Like I said, without him, they've been hurting. So they have Marquez Valdez-Scantling and Bub Means, who's also been injured. So they have no weapons. That's the thing.
I mean, Valdez-Scantling is averaging 24 yards a catch, but he only has 12 receptions all year.
Yeah, he's been home run.
I'm definitely picking him up fantasy football. He's definitely catching one. He's getting one. You know
what's crazy? The Honey Badgers still playing on this team has more interceptions than anyone on our team. If you do the total math,
I've wanted that dude every time he's been a free agent.
I wanted him in the draft, and y'all laughed at me.
I wanted to draft him too.
Well, because we have nightmares about the tweeners with Sua Cravens. I think I just ruined our tweener Buffalo nickel. Whatever. What was another term we call it? Buffalo nickel. What's the other name they call those safeties that can play?
Money bag,
big nickel, hero back, Buffalo nickel,
hero back. He moves hero back.
I love hero back. That's because I'm a Penn State guy.
Listen, they
Kim,
have.
Okay, remember Kim Herring, who was a stud safety for the Ravens for many years? He was a hero back at Penn State. If you want to know the kind of player, if you remember Kim Herring for the Ravens, it's those of you who are older heads like me. He was on that team that should have won the national championship, yada, yada, yada. Kim Herring was a hero back. This is in the 90s. This is before this became a common position in the NFL. Because college, you had more spread offenses in college than you did in the pros back then. Now the pro game has incorporated more of the spread offense concepts. That's why you see a lot of teams playing at hero back, big nickel, so forth, because they still have somebody who can defend against the pass, especially in the short zone, but can also play against the run.
Boom. Combined tackles: Demario Davis, Alontae Hare, Pete Werner. Pete Werner's a good defensive player.
He's look another guy I wish we had picked up in the draft.
Yeah, Brian Breesy still is a defensive tackle. Carl Granderson's also always a household name. So Chase Young, there's a storyline that's not really being talked about a lot. Chase Young is quietly having a pretty decent season. I don't know if you guys knew this or not. He's having but his last 3 or 4 games, he's been really, really good. I got
3.5 sacks.
No. Well, for the whole season, but I don't know if he's played the whole season. I'm just saying that
he played 13 games.
13 games. He's got
started none of those, by the way.
I know they showed. I mean, how far has he fallen, dude? That's crazy. But I guess the question is, I'm not saying we have a little revenge game on our hands, but if you looked at the math of Chase Young's, I gotta find the data, man. It was a really good tweet. I don't think I saved it. But he's having himself last week. I think it was last week. He had a pretty good. What was it? I wish I could find it. Anyway, it might take me a few minutes to find this. But last week he had a crazy efficient game, and so the question is, are you worried about anything he's gonna do? Is this a? I mean,
he's just gonna try to run right into what's his name? He's gonna run into Wiley or Cornelius Lucas or Johnson. So he's just gonna run into him
straight ahead. Direct bull rush. Yeah.
Or Coleman, not Johnson. Brandon Coleman. But he's running right into him like he did with everybody else. So all they gotta do is just get him into your chest and just hold him there.
Yeah. I don't want to see him do well. I mean, I don't have any problems with Chase Young. I just, I don't want him to do well against us.
Yeah, no, you don't get your get back game against us. No, sorry.
Yeah,
sorry.
And it was business. It wasn't like, I mean, he was gone during the Ron era. It wasn't like it was bad blood. It was, he just wasn't doing what he was supposed to do. He just wasn't.
No, he was early, and then it was like it's not enough. We'll rebuild. We're gonna rebuild. We're gonna recalibrate. So
that's essentially what it came down to. It just wasn't working out. That's really what it was. I don't have the tweet, but all good. I'm not saying we need to worry about Chase Young. It's just something to talk about. A lot of the guys on the radio are probably looking for some content, but that's what it is. Okay. Matchups to watch for, fellas. We just talked about who these guys on the team. Phil, is there any matchups you're looking to check out?
Yes, I want to see Terry McLaurin against whoever they line up on him.
Whomever.
Because I want to see Terry McLaurin have a big game.
Terry versus the world.
I want our quarterback to go bombs away on the Saints in their stadium.
Please? We don't ask for much.
This. I still want revenge for 2018. I want it bad. I want us to stomp all over these dudes. All right. I never liked the Saints. I never have, never, ever, nothing, never liked the New Orleans Saints. So I would love to see it just. And the thing is that, I didn't like them in the 90s. I respected them, the whole Dome Patrol defense and everything. But I didn't just never have liked the Saints. It's one of those teams that just like from day one, it's like I don't like these guys. So it's a lot of it was they were always good. They were always really good when in the late 80s into the 90s, they were good. They were very good teams. And Washington kind of owned them for a while. But at the same time, like they always seem to come up at the worst time for us to play them. So I want to see us go Bonds way. I want to see Jayden go over 300 yards. I want Terry to go like 8 catches for 150, 2 touchdowns. I mean, I want that to happen. So Terry McLaurin against their secondary is what I'm looking for.
Yeah. Okay. What about you, Dev? Any matchups you're looking to check out?
Coleman versus Chase Young. I want to see if I can make some kicks. About it.
Does you know what? Because he left since he's been in New Orleans, I don't know what side he lines up on anymore. He used to always line up. Was he a weak side guy?
Well, he's a backup. He probably backs up both
No. But wasn't he always, when he was with us, wasn't he always over a right tackle?
He was a left defensive end. I don't know if that over the right guard or left, but
no, if he's a left defensive end, he's going over a right tackle. Right?
Yeah, I don't know if that's true because I remember when Williams was on San Fran, he lined up against him. So,
but the thing was, why did we draft a 2nd-round pick to go over a right tackle? Like, and Montez Sweat was over.
Well, I don't know if that's true though. I think that Chase Young, they did move him around just not as much as we like. Because I remember we played San Fran, he went against Williams.
Yeah.
When we played against the Seattle Seahawks, they had that lineman that shut him out in college. Or not the Chargers, I guess. He played over their guy too. So I don't know, man.
Okay. For me, there's not really any matchups I'm specifically looking for. It's so hard to judge this New Orleans team because they're just so hurt and they're down and out. I just really want to see how this offense plays. This offense, to me, the defense has been pretty consistent. I think we know we're going to get out of defense. Can this offense continue to put up numbers like they have, or are we going to fall short again like we did in Dallas, like we did in Philadelphia, like we did against the Steelers? I don't think we will. I think we'll be okay, but I just want to pay attention to see how we're going to be against this New Orleans Saints defense. So Yam says, I want a nice 3-4 sack, 2+ turnover game from our defense. That would be great. That would be fantastical if we could somehow pull this off. I think that's what you want to get this whole time. If the defense can do that, we're sitting pretty. All right, Dev, let's go to you, man. And those in the chat, let us know. And just a quick reminder, if you're watching this, please hit that like button. We would greatly appreciate it. Doesn't cost a thing. Just clickety, click, clack, hit that thumbs up, and we would love you forever.
Snap.
Snap. I think that was in half baked. Snap.
I was on the Office at when they went to see Michael Scott's apartment when he got the
condo.
Yeah, when he got the
tiny TV.
Vasectomy, when he got the vasectomy, he said, "I got the baby Jane. Want a baby? Then you did one on the baby. Snip.
Oh yeah, you had me undo it. The Commanders win if. Let's talk Commanders win if, guys. What are you thinking of? What do the Commanders got to do to win this game? And those in the chat, please share your thoughts as well. Dev.
Block, don't turn it over, make field goals.
Okay. Those 3 points add up. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Do the little things.
Good organizations do routine things routinely. Field goals is a routine thing, at least in most part, and extra points. What about you, Phil?
Okay, learn your lessons from the Dallas game. You don't take shit for granted, right? And you know what? I will say this. When he went to the Titans, it kind of showed that they're not taking any wins for granted.
Yeah.
Go in and you do this game like you did the Titans, right? Titans start getting some momentum, you stomp on their necks, and then you just keep stomping on their necks. And you do curb stomp them, put them teeth on the curb, and just kick, right? You can't afford. You gotta, if you want to be a playoff team, right? You just have to just show that you have that killer instinct. Hit the sounder, but you gotta show that.
Fatality.
Oh no! Wait,
Wrong
wait.
game.
Sorry. Right.
Thank
Fulgor
you.
was my guy in Killer Instinct. I was a big Fulgor guy.
See, I was an Orchid guy. I could kill everybody
Okay.
with an Orchid because she had the baton.
Mm-hmm.
Gave you a hell of a reach, but nonetheless, that ability to not just win games, but to just beat another team into the ground, demoralize them, make them hate their existence for 60 minutes of game time. That's what you got to have. We saw it against the Titans. We didn't see it against Dallas.
Yeah.
And I think that was a lesson learned. And you know what? Glad they learned it then, because they have this game coming up. Atlanta's struggling right now. That's coming up. You got the Eagles, which I know they'll be up for and healthier for, and Dallas again. And I don't think that mistake happens twice against Dallas. So
Yeah.
I am definitely looking forward to see what happens if they can go ahead and say, you know what? We don't care about who's coming up. We care about this game. They've had 2 weeks to prepare. Show me.
Not looking forward, just looking right at what's in front of me. So I appreciate that. Sorry, Deluxe says teams with nothing to lose and backups playing for their futures can be dangerous. Best to bury them early. That's what we saw in Dallas, bro.
Yep.
We saw that.
Well, I mean, we also
Dallas.
missed 3 kicks and allowed 2 kickoff returns in the last 2 minutes.
We did. You are not wrong there. You are not wrong at all. But yeah, Tia says Commanders win if calls turnovers and play fast as a unit. Deluxe says Commanders win if they start fast, break the Saints will early. So yeah, kind of like the Tennessee Titans game. Just get it done early. Was it 28-0 in the first quarter? Was it 28-0? First quarter, if I remember correctly. It was an ass whooping. They didn't come back. Yeah, to me, don't change up anything. Don't get fancy, Cliff. Stick with what works. Stick with the running game. You got Brian Robinson and you got C-Rod and you got McNichols. Just run the ball, dude. Run the ball. Don't get cute and just stick with your game plan and get Terry the ball early. That's how we win this game. I think we'll be fine on defense. To me, it's all about the offense, especially if Jake Haener starts. There's no reason we shouldn't just demolish these cats and then have Marcus Mariota playing halfway through the fourth quarter. Like, and then we're going to go this in a second, but the odds just went up even further for us than just in 24 hours, which is crazy. So, not really sure. Yam says, I like Fulgor and Saberwolf. I forgot about Saberwolf, dude. Fulgor was my guy, but I forgot about Saberwolf. Good pull, Nate. Yam. Ben Harlow, what's up, Ben? I hope all is well, fellas. Yeah, we were just talking about downtown, first down, dynamic De'Ami Brown, man. Your boy. Yam says, Commanders win if they keep it simple, stupid. Yep, that's it. Stick to the game plan, stick to the basics. Run the ball. Don't get cute.
Look what we did against Titans.
Okay, Deluxe 21-0 first quarter. Thank you. I appreciate it. 21-0 first quarter. Here we go. Okay. All right, over-under. Let's talk some over-unders here real quick. So we got some passing crops for the Commanders, not for the Saints.
We get to do this again.
I know. I feel like we haven't done this in like 3 or 4 weeks just because of the way we've done the pods and the holidays. But so the Jayden Daniels over-under for yards passing, even money seems to be sitting around. The closest thing they have is 200. So
over.
What are you taking? Over or under 200?
I'm taking over.
Phil's taking over.
It's going to be big game Jayden.
I'm actually taking the over as well on 200 yards.
Dev,
you're muted, brother.
I agree. My bad.
You're going over? Okay. Those in the chat. Will Jayden Daniels break 200 yards passing? Just hit us with the over or under. And we'll see where we go from there. All right. Tia's got Jayden with the over on 200. I could see where you can make an argument that we'll get ahead and we won't need to pass. But 200 yards, man.
I'm going to address something right now. Deluxe asks, correct me if I'm wrong, but 28 in the second quarter of Super Bowl is still the best quarter ever. 35. It was 35 in the second quarter.
Are you talking about our 42-10 route against the Broncos?
Yes, it was 20. So because we went 28 in the first, what was it? We were up 21-0. It was a bet. I will say this: our first quarter against Titans was tied for the best first quarter in the history of the franchise. But that second quarter in the Super Bowl, we scored 35 points, is a playoff record.
Because it was 10-0, wasn't it?
Huh?
It was 10-0 going to that second quarter.
Yeah, and up to that point, whoever scored the first touchdown always won the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
So at the time, it was the biggest comeback in Super Bowl history until 28-3. You know that. That comeback down 10-0 was the biggest comeback in the Super Bowl until 28-3 when the Patriots came back on the Falcons.
Okay. Hey Ben, we're not at over unders for scores, but I already got your score log, so I appreciate the prediction, bro. Appreciate it. Okay. Jayden Daniels, since they only have Jayden Daniels for passing, let's go Jayden passing touchdowns. Looks like they get him even. That's actually not the good one.
Two
touchdowns.
While you look that up, to address the most points in a quarter period of any game in the NFL is 41. That was by the Rams in 1950. And they put up 70 that game. So our record is a Super Bowl record and a playoff record, but it's not an all-time record, that 35. But it's still a lot of fun to watch if you want to go back and watch that game on YouTube. Tons of fun. Full games on YouTube, by the way.
Yeah, I'm going to have to go back and watch it just for fun. All right, Terry McLaurin. Over, under. Even money, 65 yards. I'm going to go over. Phil's going over. I'm going over. Terry's been getting all his overs. Who's got Terry McLaurin, 65 yards, over, under?
I got him over on that.
You got him over. Okay. Got him over. All right. Who else will catch up? Tell us what you think Terry can go over 65 or under 65. Man, Zach Ertz. They have Zach Ertz. 40 yards. Man, his numbers are always so weird.
Deluxe, that's correct. That is the record, the franchise record as well.
Okay. Tia's got Terry with the over of. All right, let's do Zach Ertz, man. Zach Ertz, 40 yards. That's like right there.
Under, I see it like 4. I see it going like 4 for 36 or something like that. He'll be just under.
What about you, Dev? 40 yards.
No.
All right. I'm going to hit him with the over. I feel like he's going to be a 47, 48-yard game for Zach Ertz. 40 yards. I just feel like he can exploit a couple zones and he's no yak Zach. Let's not get it twisted here, but maybe he'll break away and get a Zach. And then they have like nothing. Okay, let's go. Here we go. Alvin Kamara. Let's go Kamara receiving yards, not rushing yards. Alvin Kamara receiving 30 yards. Bro. I'm taking over on that one. That seems pretty silly.
Over. I ain't that much of a hater.
That's crazy. You know what they do? Like on DraftKings, they'll put they'll give you -190. They'll give you -190 at 20 for 25 yards, and they'll bump it all the way up to 40 yards for 140. So if you bet $10, you win $14. But so the split is 35. What do you think? That 30 yards? Tia's got the over. She's got the over for Zach.
I'll go over that.
I mean, he's really their only receiver. Dev over. Okay. Do they have Valdez Scaling? No. Okay. Let's go rushing props. Okay. Here we go. B-Rob rushing. 80 yards for even money. So if you bet 10, you get 10. 80 yards. That's a lot.
They're finally showing him a little respect.
Wow. What is he? You know, I might have to go back and look at his what he's been doing. I just kind of forgot.
I'm going to say under because I think that if we get up early big, you're going to see a lot of McNichols and C-Rod.
I think they're probably going to rest him, spell him a little bit. So just for context, Brian Robinson's rushing yards, 103, 13 versus Dallas, 63 versus Philly, 65 versus Chicago, 71 versus Carolina, 18 versus Cleveland, 101 versus Arizona, 33 versus Cincinnati, 133 versus Washington. So he has these blips of over 100 like every few games.
Now, there's two of them there that he got hurt and he missed time in the game too. He got hurt in the Dallas game.
Yes, so he only had five rushes, and he only had 7 rushes in the Cleveland game as well. So but he had 2 touchdowns.
It was the Cleveland game. No, it was either the Cleveland game or the Arizona game. Or one of those games, he got hurt in that too. He only had like 18 yards.
Cleveland.
Oh no, it was the Cardinals game, wasn't it? Because then that game
he had 21. He was 21 for 101 in a touchdown.
Never mind.
So it wasn't that one. It could have been the Cleveland game, 7 for 18 with 2 touchdowns, or Cincinnati was 16 for 33.
I think that's what I'm thinking of.
But either way, I don't know, man. 80 yards. I'm taking the over because I feel that they're going to run the rock and Cliff's not going to get stupid. So sign me up for the over on 80 yards.
I'm going to say under because I think he's going to get to about 70 yards or so, and they'll pull him at the end of the game just, because we got so many horses in the stable that we can run at the end of the game to close out things, with a big lead.
Okay. What about you, Dev? B-Rob over 80? Do you like it?
No.
You don't like it. Okay, I think I'm the only one.
I think they pull them. They do it a lot.
You're probably right.
If we're up, they pull them.
You're probably right. Deluxe says B-Rob's been pulled in a bunch of games due to injury big league. Yeah, you guys are probably – you know what? I'll stick with it. But I think you guys are right. You guys have probably convinced me.
If he does get that, I think he gets about second half. If he gets 80 before the second half.
You know what? You're right. If we're up by a lot, just McNichols and C-Rod all day. C-Rod will probably run the ball every play if you ask him to. Like he's trying to get this paycheck. He's trying to get this money. So I'm with you. Okay. B-Rob is under. Tia has under. Man, I don't want to talk myself out of my pick, but I think you guys got some. All right. Alvin Kamara rushing. They got him around 70 yards.
Under. I think he's going to do more damage in the pass game.
Well, just to be fair, let me do this to tell you guys what he's done his last couple of games. So for rushing only, going backwards, starting from last week, 44, 112, 67, 55, 155, 67, 10, 40, 26, 77, 87, 115, 83. So that's kind of where he's sitting. We said, what did we say? We said 70. So what did you say, Phil?
I said under because I think he's going to be doing more of his damage in the pass game, only because of the fact that I think we get up early.
Okay. Yeah, that's true. And there's no need to run. Man, he only had 44 yards against the Giants on 17 attempts, but he had 112 against the Rams. This is an interesting one. 55 against. You know what? I got faith in our defense, man. I'm going to go under as well. Who else? What you got on Kamara? 70 yards, guys. 70 yards, Kamara. Over, under. Dev? It's a tough one. It's like that's how you know Vegas knows what they're doing because it makes you think. 70 yards, man.
I'm gonna go over.
Over? Okay.
Take a chance.
Deluxe says the B-Rob discussion is why his yards per carry is more telling of what he has done this year instead of his total yards. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
True story.
And that YPC is healthy.
Yep. Ooh. Let's do this one. Jayden Daniels rushing. They finally have a Jayden rushing.
Haven't had that one in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, 40 yards.
Ooh.
I'm taking the over on this one.
I'm taking the over.
I think he's going to make and it's not going to be on volume. I think it's going to be on a few strategic runs, and he's going to get a nice little clip.
Yeah, I may regret making that decision, but I'm going to say over on Jayden. I'm feeling bullish.
What about you, Dev? Jayden? Hold on. Tia's got the under on Kamara. Okay. All right, Dev. 40 yards rushing for Jayden. Over. Okay. Tia's got the over as well. Okay. I think he can do it, man. Not that he needs to strive for it. I think he's just going to break a couple. I think that's what we got for props, man. And then going back to the game itself. All right. Let me flip to the next one. All right, predictions. We already got Ben Harlow's 34-17. I know Deluxe does not make predictions, and that's fine. That's understandable. I lost it.
Just a second. I'll have a score prediction.
Sorry. Okay, I lost my notes. Okay, here we go. Oh, okay. So the over under the spread a little bit ago was 5. The spread is now 7.5 points with the over under of 43.5. 43. And Ben Harlow has us at 34-17. So he's taking 51 points. So he's crushing the over. I'm going to think about this for a second. I don't know if anyone else has a score. Let's see, 43.5. So it's not going to be that high of a scoring game. They're calling out. I think it's going to be. Let me see. Let me come up with the score here. I'm going to say. Give me. Man, I'm going to say 33-17. I'm going to say 33. Shit, I'm right near Ben. Damn it. Hit the way over as well. I'm going 33-17. Yam has us as 24-17. All right. Play early. Tia, 40-17. Look at you, girl. You got Atlanta 40 burger. I'll take it.
Man,
all right.
I'm going to go 28-14.
28-14.
I don't think to get 14. I'm going to go 28 fucking
13.
6.
Damn. 28-6. Could be. Yeah, 17 is kind of graceful, but then
we'll probably lose by that now.
Bro, this is a game I'm probably going to bet on for sure. I'm definitely taking the money line on this one. Oh, no, minus 345. No, I'm not. What about you, Phil? You're the only one left.
31-16, good guys.
31-16. Wide. All right, so Ben got 34-17. I got 33-17. Actually, I'm going to change mine. I'm going to say 30. I'm going to say 30 to 15. I'm going 30-15. I got a weird score there. Phil 31-16. Yam 24-17. Tia 40-17. Dev 28-6. All right. So this should be a blowout, man. Shouldn't even be a question. Man, we've come to the end of the show. Here we go. I'm not sure what you guys are doing for the game this weekend. 1 o'clock kickoff. New Orleans. 4 games in the season.
Look, it's a great time because, hey, you get your game done. The malls are open late. If you're going to do any kind of in-person shopping for Christmas, go grab yourself something to eat along the way. You go celebrate a win, go spend a little money, get the economy rolling because, hey, it's Christmas time. That's what we do in America. And enjoy yourself on Sunday.
So let's real quick take a look at the other games that matter this weekend. So we have all of the NFC North in Philadelphia, okay? When we're talking playoff positioning. Dallas has Carolina. They should win that game.
Ooh, I don't know. Carolina played the Eagles tough.
They did. Carolina's kind of trending upwards too. So Green Bay is playing Seattle. Green Bay's 9-4. Seattle's 8-5. Green Bay's 1 game ahead of us in the wild card. Chicago is 4-9 playing the Vikings at 11-2. And that's about it for games that matter this weekend. So it's going to be very, very interesting.
If you look tonight, it kind of matters.
Yes. So here, I'll just share the screen right now. We're looking
right
at
here.
Looking at
the Rams and the 49ers, right? Rams are 7-6, Niners are 6-7. It is a 3-3 ball game in the third.
There you go. So there's your wild card. Right there, guys. Minnesota, Green Bay, and Washington. That's crazy.
A win by the Niners tonight does put them at 7-7, but puts the Rams at 7-7 as well. If we win, we're now 2 games up on both of those teams. And if Atlanta loses, or if Atlanta wins or loses, they're still 2 to 3 games back of us as well.
The thing about the Rams, they're getting hot right now, and you never want to play the hottest team. Their offense is on fire, dude.
Not tonight.
Not tonight? Okay, I've seen nothing.
4 of 13 for 23 yards.
Holy shit. Okay. They've done nothing.
And then Kyron Williams has 49 yards on 16 carries.
And if Atlanta keeps fucking up, it might be the Michael Penix show here pretty soon. I don't know.
Brock Purdy ain't looking too much better, though.
So what's the score right now?
3-3.
Oh, that sounds like a pillow fight.
Yeah, Brock Purdy is 12 of 24 for 118 yards. And Garendo, who everybody picked up on their fantasy team.
Louisville.
11 carries, 26 yards, averaging 2.4 carry.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Yeah, that NFC North, man, they are just...
Ooh, I'm sorry. Niners just kicked the field goal. Is now 6-3.
Oh, really?
Yep.
I mean, you got to watch out. The NFC North, man, they're just... It's probably... I think it's the best conference in the NFL.
Oh, yeah. They're back to being the black and blue division. But it's funny because they're doing it... We call it the black and blue division for the longest time because they were all the teams that just beat the shit out of each other by having physical teams. But now they're the black and blue just because they beat up on each other, but they're all offense. I mean, it's high-powered offenses up in the NFC North. I mean, Green Bay can spread it out on you. So can the Vikings. So can the Detroit Lions. So they're back to being a dominant division again. You know, it kind of reminds me how the NFC East used to be when we were dominating the NFC East. It wasn't like it was just us. Every year, Washington's got going with 2 or 3 other teams that are going to be pushing for 10 wins.
Yeah,
up there, they were one of them. It was always 3 teams that seemed to be pushing that 10-win mark for the most part. In fact, I think there was one year, in fact, that we had 3 to 5 teams in the NFC East all had 10 wins, and a 3-way tie for first. And then the year the Washington won Super Bowl in '91. They were 14-2. Dallas was 11-5, and Philly was 10-6. And the defending Super Bowl champion Giants were still 8-8 as well. So it was like you had 4 out of 5 teams were 500 or better. So we've seen this before. We had one division with a lot of dominant teams that can win a lot of games. It's a little different in this day and age because you have smaller divisions. There's a lot more parity. So it is interesting to see the NFC North is kind of taking that mantle of, the king division of the NFL right now.
Yeah, straight up. Oh man, good times. All right, any closing words, guys? Are we still gonna sing Tevin Campbell, Dev? Is that what we're doing?
That's you. Can we talk? I just back up for a minute. Go ahead and do the verse, Steve. We're taking a drink and shit. And
think of it every night. What a good song, dude.
It is really.
It was good. And I could just not get it right.
I don't know what that's word, but
if we listen to each other's heart.
I know Strawberry
right
Letter 22. I don't know. Round and round and round. Purple Rain, man.
Oh, good song, dude. Yeah. Candy Coated Raindrops.
That's
What's
not.
that? No. What's that group?
So for real.
Yes.
So for real, man.
Yes. Another good song.
Yeah.
Another good
So
song.
Real had a moment.
That was their only moment.
Hold on. Do you know what beat is on that song? Though? What famous rap song uses that same beat?
So the candy coated raindrops.
Have you ever loved someone so much you?
Never thought that I would feel. I'm trying to think of the song, man.
Oh.
Trap Call Wet.
Everything.
Yeah. I get it now. I got it.
By the way, speaking of weird samples, so here's two songs that use the same sample, same beat. You're like, really? Mariah Carey, her 1993 hit song "Dream Lover," same beat as LL Cool J's "Pink Cookies in a Plastic Bag."
Oh yeah, for sure.
Dream Lover, come a rescue.
Yeah, listen to that beat and then go listen to "Pink Cookies." You're like, damn, what were they on back in the 90s? Like they were taking
Alicia Keys, "You Don't Know My Name" was Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
Dog console.
I'm telling you, in the mid 90s, like they were really trying to do that, crossing over hip hop beats with R&B songs in different ways, and it worked.
Who do you think is the best R&B rapper ever lived? Like R&B rap, it's got to be Fabulous, right?
You talking about somebody?
Why would you consider Fabulous an R&B rapper?
I mean, name a better rapper in an R&B song.
LL.
Fabulous.
LL.
I want Fabulous, man.
Hey Lover is better than any of those love songs Fabulous did. Sorry.
You crazy.
Hey Lover is
better. All the songs.
Ja Rule and Ashanti.
Ja Rule's a good one, though.
That's a dynamic duo, man. That's a dynamic duo.
Can't get any longer.
Yeah. Arturo Granados. Fresno. Got the Fresno AV. Is so excited to watch Haener start against the Commanders. I hope in a positive way, man. Hope in a positive way.
Are you a Haener fan, or are you just happy to see us play a third string quarterback?
No, there's no way he likes this dude, man. No way he likes. Oh,
who knows? Maybe there's something about this kid we don't know. Maybe he's got that moxie about him.
He got some
like what?
I got some sugar about him.
Got some sweetness. Fresno State fan.
Fresno State. That's why. Okay. Fair enough.
Isn't that where Derek Carr went to?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Fresno State's got Fresno State, man. And with Tay Adams too, man. And with Tay Adams. I saw the Fresno.
Wait, Trent Dilfer was a Fresno State guy too.
Was he?
Yes, he was. Because I remember wanting him. Here's the funny thing. As a kid, I remember we drafted Heath Schuler. I wanted Trent Dilfer that draft. And it turns out that neither one of them was great, but Dilfer, I think, had the better career by far.
Didn't both the Carr brothers go to Fresno State? I know Derek did. I don't know about his older brother. I can't remember. I thought did he follow suit? I know for sure Derek Carr did. I don't remember where his older brother.
There's David Carr. Let's see.
David Carr. I don't know where he went to school at.
Fresno State.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, damn. Poor David Carr. His middle name's Duke.
David. Who would name your son David Duke?
A clan member would.
Oh, God. Oh,
David.
he was born in 1979, though. So.
Talk is cheap, motherfucker.
David Duke was definitely a clan member in 79. So that's old DD himself. David fucking Duke.
And Derek Carr.
You ain't doing your kid no favors, man.
Is Derek Dallas Carr.
Derek Dallas Carr. See, they had some sense with that one.
I guess they going to come up with a cool D name. They thought Duke. Hey, John Wayne.
The Duke.
Damn, David Duke Carr.
I think they are the clan member. That's what they think. They're not worried about
this. You had Devontae Adams went to Fresno State as well.
Fresno State's one of those schools. It's kind of like a Maryland where they put out a number of really good skill position players over the years.
I'm looking through the list right here. Trent Dilfer, Devontae Adams, Malcolm Floyd. Remember Malcolm Floyd?
Yeah.
Let's see.
The Carr brothers.
Jake Haener. I think he's any good, but not seeing a whole lot of any superstars on here, but some of these guys clearly were in the NFL.
I mean, Ryan Matthews was Logan Mankins.
Logan Mankins was a good one.
Like I said, Ryan Matthews was a guy for the Chargers for a while. Bernard Berrien.
Henry Ellard went to
I got that one, yes.
Fresno State. Wow.
Lorenzo Neal, the last great fullback.
Chargers, right?
Chargers and Oilers.
I forget what number he wore, but I remember Lorenzo Neal, man.
41. I remember Lorenzo Neal. Hey, Stephen Baker, the touchdown maker.
Stephen Baker, yeah.
Former disappointing Redskins wide receiver Titus Winans.
Oh wow, that's crazy.
I thought he was going to be a star.
Yeah,
because he was such a good deep ball catcher. But again, when you're
Michael Pittman was a
So like I said, you look at it, you go, you know what? There's a lot of guys that came out of Fresno State that were, decent to great players, and you gotta admit, it's not a school that gets enough. I don't think they get enough credit in that regard. Marquez Pope, and they've put out some NFL talent for sure. You can't front on the fact that they may not be the greatest college program ever, but they do a respectable job turning out talent.
Nice. Deron Bland, Ryan Matthews. There we go.
Yeah, Ryan Matthews.
Yep. Tia, good night. Good night, Tia. Thank you for joining us. We will be back Monday with the post game. Hopefully, it's a win for the Burgundy and Gold, and we are on the 9-5 and continuing our trek up the wild card standings.
I'll tell you what, if we get to 9-5, the nature of this fan base being so close to 10 wins for the first time in God knows how long, or the first time since 2012. There's going to be a frothing at the mouth.
Let's get 11.
Here's the thing, because we got – what's our schedule look like? We
have the Saints, Philadelphia,
Eagles,
Atlanta,
Cowboys.
Yes.
Here's the cool thing. I hope we beat the Eagles and get to 10 wins because I'm going to the Falcons game. I would love to see us get 11 for the first time since 91 in person.
Yes, sir.
So Washington – and if they don't, then I'd like to see them hit 10 for the first time since 2012 in person. Yep. So Washington.
When was the last time we got 8 Hill?
True story.
2016.
Right, yeah.
Amazingly.
True story.
We could lose out the rest of the year, and I'll be like, you know what? We had a good year. That's what's fucked up.
Really do.
We lost that. I'll be like, you know what?
Jayden Daniels is badass. Yes, he is.
Yeah. Appreciate you, Arturo. Thank you.
I am happy to say that some of the criticisms I had of Jayden were his field vision when running. That he takes too many big hits. He's kind of mitigated that. He's not taking as many big hits as he's taken some, but not as many as I thought he would at the pro level. Like he's shown a little more shiftiness and a little more field vision when he's running to avoid those big hits. He's taken a few, but
I think he's figured it out.
More of a pounding in college.
Yeah.
So you know what? Props to Jayden. All right. I said he was the safer pick. It's turning out that he is maximizing his entire value.
That's right. All right, guys. Any other closing parting words before we get on out of here and see everyone on Monday?
Be careful when you're eating booty.
What?
We'll see Phil here with 2 pink eyes tomorrow, man.
No. I'm telling you, this is cellulitis. It's not a pink eye. If it was pink eye, I wouldn't be doing this podcast right now. I wouldn't be able to see the screen. But it's funny because I see perfectly. I look like Mike Tyson in his prime hit me with one good hook.
There you go.
But
all right, thank you for everyone who tuned in. We appreciate you guys. We'll see you Monday. We'll be in the live game thread in the Washington Football Addicts Facebook group if you want to join us there to chat with us during the game live. If not, we'll see you in the post game Monday. Appreciate everyone. As always, peace and hail. Also, catch us on your audio platforms in about 30 minutes for replay. Peace.
Press the like, niggas.
And